All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of August. Some wicked thunderstorm out there, man, and we are getting ready to drink some Kermit Lynch wines tonight. Just one event this week? What the heck is going on? This is the Wine Watch. Well, next week we are back to our regular schedule, folks. We got 4 events. That's right, 4 events next week. Tuesday night, our Argentina tasting at the Tower Club. Wednesday night, what we're trying to sell you today, our Northeast Italian tasting. Thursday night, lobster cooking class, Cafe Maxx. And Friday night, the Priorat, right here at the store. So some killer events next week, man. We have got an Olympic week ahead of us. So a lot, I'm sure, in what what I had to drink yesterday. A lot to talk about in that segment. But first, what are we trying to sell you? We've got an event. Happens every other week at Cafe Maxx. Wednesday night, I think we had 50 people for the last event, the Pinot Noir tasting. Something tells me we're not going to have 50 people here for this Northeast Italian tasting. But, some obscure varietals. Some grapes that most people have never heard of, Refusco, Pignolo, Sciopettone, but some of my favorite wines. This is an area that is better known for its white wines, its aromatic whites, and hey, we're going to give you we're going to give you 2 whites, okay? But to me, the most exciting thing, well, the reds, very exciting, very unique, very different. And if you ask me what I would compare Refusco to, there really isn't any other grape varietal, man. Pignolo, Sciopettone, these grapes are wild, man. They are different than everything else. And cold climate, extreme growing conditions, but 2 great producers we're going to showcase a week from tonight at Cafe Maxx. And Oliver always throws out a few tasty treats. $35, the best value in any event that we do at Cafe Maxx. All right, well, Vigne de Zamo. This is an area in Italy where, there's quite a bit of Slavic and Austrian influence. So you see some very good aromatic whites there, and some of the traditions, some of the folklore and the lifestyle and the cuisine also shows a little different than the rest of Italy. The Zamo family loves wine, and Luigi Zamo, the father of Tullio, and this family has been making wine since the 20s in this area. But, they purchased their first winemaking estate in 1924, and, 78, the current kind of generation fills in here, gets its name from both the outlying hills and the metaphor for Tullio, La Vigne de Zamo, and their goal is to produce nothing but the best wines. And if you go to the greatest restaurants in Italy today, you will find La Vigne de Zamo all over the wine list. They're a very well-respected winery there, but, it's hard to get arrested with Pignolo, Refusco, Tazzalanghe, and things like that here in South Florida for some reason, but we are out there with the flag of Moschioni and La Vigne de Zamo, and have been for several years now. We do an annual event with these reds to showcase their uniqueness. Moschioni, another one of the area's greatest producers, and this gentleman is inspired by Dal Forno Romanos, and so you're going to see a little bit of similar style wine there. Very exaggerated, very intense. He dries his grapes also with some of his cuvées, and one of the most remarkable wines coming from this area. Tiny production, so fortunately, we're only showing 1 wine from Moschioni tonight at Cafe Maxx. All right, folks, check it out, what we're drinking next Wednesday night at our Northeast Italian tasting at Cafe Maxx. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.